Oh yes, with this scribe of mine, I intend to say something nice. Was it a board at the truck? You just lay down the box so we can sit down? Have a brew in a cup with no mug cause we don't wanna pour. I feel like we left some suds behind in aluminum that could get recycled when we're done. You know, if you live in Canada, for a couple empty cans you can get almost as much to buy a full one from the same fucking store that you bought, then your head just blows up. You would know if you would have watched the Trailer Park Boys like I told you should. Just fucking now, but I said like I said a while ago. And I said like my legs were crossed, but my legs weren't at all. I said like Ellen, dog, because she was a bitch on that show. Yes, she was the handler of a whole bunch of little Furbies you could put on keychains and carry around. Is that how much that you think about your American idols that weren't even on that show? They bypass that shit. Just like my chick is lit inside of a kid. How much fuel do I need? Then I shake it like this, like it's a fucking margarita, you said. Boom. My shit was just lit. I feel like I said this for them. But who's them and in which row? Like sinking a third, maybe it's foe. Maybe the people will fall on out if I start to talk. I hit wrong on my nose. I hit right for once, but I forgo. The people to the left should know this by now. Cause was they right all of the time? I use my marker that's colored lime. And it's nice. It doesn't have a scent to it, but it looks the same, I mean. Now some more of this sentimental shit is gonna be awesome, dog. Me moving my lips. The lost with the shades that were gone because we fucking ripped them off a while ago when the people were home. I just floated in like a ghost through the front door. Remember, dog? When I said this wasn't false. This wasn't something I made up. My ghost talk was more slick. I could engage it right now, but I don't. All that was rounded like a dome that they decide to tear down, even though a couple of improvements would have done the job. And people could be still coming in. That money, they'll rake it in like it's leaves in your front lawn. They decide not to clean up the tree that belonged to the city that broke your house because it wasn't fucking whole bunch of shit to it. And then they decided to chop down one of yours. Tim Allen, what are you gonna do about this? The ball's in your side of the court. It's like some dodgeball, like the fucking line dividing both of them. It's the one you can't step across, cause there's a penalty. And you'll have to fucking go blindfolded. But that's not how you play basketball at all. Yes. Wicked shit with balls of red. I just want to get rickety again. Like I feel like my bones have got more calcium than yours. What type of ghost where the eyes will glow? That defeats the purpose, dog. You have to fucking close your eyes when you go into the house so they can't see you now. If you're going for scares, I could see at the park. I could see because you could get a lot. I could see like a prank that I watched. You fucking hanging out in the laundry basket too much. Boom. The lumber wasn't red. The type to get chopped from the red fronds that were tall. They were also fucking large at the bottom. The fucking sick trees that hasn't evolved into small. Into pawns, something you could get with the spots. Because they were leopards and something like dogs. I feel like the septic tank was fucking full, so let's go and fucking empty it right now. Cause this is the shit that I'm talking about. All this ink and all that's dripped. Can't you see it's fucking tea again to fucking speak this wisdom to them? Cause that's what they need right now. No. Yes. Large goes this fucking flow that I got to put you down for a wall like you were a dog. You weren't bad, you were just old or some. I don't know. I've never seen the whole fucking Old Yeller movie, so I would know. And once I learn something, I never forget or fucking blend it with the rest of the shit that I have. It's a whole fucking psychosis that I got. It's individual, dog. It's a bunch of thighs that were chopped with no bones and no skin. No, they've removed those. Then put them inside these little plastics so I can use them one by one. That makes sense. But it's not cost effective at all because the plastic shouldn't cost that much to begin with. Maybe a couple of cents for each one. But it's for the time and the procedure done. You know what I mean? It's like a doctor fucking mangled with this fucking thing of chicken before I get it so I can have it. So convenient. So I can only make a couple if I want. It's really for the person who lives by themselves. Yes. So put that back in the freezer, dog. We're done fucking with that some more because I feel like my fucking flow was gonna be sumo wrestler and hop around. How many jumps? How many jumps? How tall the ledges got? How much movement? No, because if I wash, probably none of them would have stopped at all. Yes, and how much vegetation they grow. The type of vines that you could just cling on. You could just hold like your grip would never fall. You won't be American Ninja that's down in the wall. Then you'll be like, fuck. It's just they always with smiles and not really pissed off. Like I feel like one of them should. Then I feel like my fucking star could just stick to the poster on wall. It could just get adhesive one time with what I speak and that's nice. If it just got it one time. If it does, let's bring it up some more because clouds are my favorite thing around besides fucking clouds. I already said that one. Besides cows and fucking trees. Yes, son. That's a trifecta of what I thought about. And then there's a whole bunch of tangents coming off. There's a whole bunch of rays beamed into this gym. See how it's fractured like this? I feel like I could fracture my bones inside of my head if they work with the neural paths like street signs and shit. And maybe just ones that will blink on and off this red. Should I just stop and let you go? I think I will, so we won't crash together and have a couple of the cops in ambulance vans. What spins the pipe? What hits is right. It hits real nice. I smoke every time I go with some of this flow. It evolves just a little for yo. Yes. Because it's something that could have been written on a post-it note. Can I send those like those? Those like those? Damn it. Damn it, champ. Yes. And then the green was nice, but it wasn't scented like I said. I feel like I get inventive when I spit. If it just hit you like something from out of the lamp, maybe grant that fucking wish that you had inside of your head. It's just knocking around a maraca dog with one bean or whatever that got to fucking be hidden around. Could be a BB from a gun. One of those where you gotta pump it a lot and it's like, wait right there, squirrel, don't move at all. And then he's like, fuck. He drops his fucking nut that he got. He's thinking about going back, but the time isn't enough because how many pumps till he's gone? Does he want to get wounded or is he going for the kill one? Right in his heart. Was his shot that good? I don't know. Maybe the squirrel was fast as fuck. Maybe the birds and the sword of this horse need to get a little thought. This asphalt I just mixed. Side of this wheelbarrow that I be pushing around. Let's get on the level now. We're pretty fucking close. Let's keep our head above the water. If the water was this fucking road that they hammered up with a couple of nails. I know they didn't use a drill because the wire doesn't go that far. And we got that type from Sears that they don't sell anymore. Everybody wants wireless. But believe me, dog, shit isn't free. So you gotta plug it in the wall. Because that's why the honeybee's almost gone. Really? Even off of power drills? Yeah, I could see that. Because the frequency is sent from big fucking satellite ships. They try to cruise like my UFO friends. They're getting shot down a lot. So they use the underwire cables, dog, and they don't tell us that they replace them up. They want us to think in that same headset that I just removed like I'm Professor X. Just like my head so I can spit this the best. Mega Man riding around on a cow. What stage was it in? Probably the Western type one with the trains on the rails. Yes, it's that guy who's like a train when he's coming at you. It's like chug, 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 chug. And the best times to hit him in the back, it usually is, but especially for this, inside of this rib, yes. And then the mark on the board, on the glass, because that mean I'm smart. This was some beautiful mine going off. At least a landmine. When one start to go, a fucking chain reaction will start. We need a chain reaction with blood. Brainstorm stuff. Yes, and water that drop inside of a cup. But that's how much you got for the yard. You just captured that shit up. Yes, in that certain spot. Whatever the diameter was on that grass in the front. And this fucking frontal globe of his will be like, dog, I need to get this now. Cause now's the time when I said, now's the flower part on all of this shit. Where the grass doesn't even need to grow to get the power from the sun or the chlorophyll on the leaves. Be pulling it into the branches like, yes, this is what I need. You're gonna like this flow. It was you. Now you're gonna like. Need to sprinkle in some more to sing because it brings us together, I think. It makes a fucking link in the chain that never been, especially quick when it's cold or it's hot, or it changes what it is. I need goggles on like I'm going for a swim when I'm done. But we gotta wait 30 minutes because we're hungry and we eat whenever we spit this. Boom. It's like a shed then with a whole fucking bunch of oars and light bolts and vests that you could have worn if you get on Bowie and you float. Buoyant, I meant. Boy, I fucking get this like a fucking boysenberry berry when I fucking get in the grinning inside of my head. That's what's hard, like I haven't warmed up quite yet. I feel like an old man with the cane and a walk. And the cane and a walk. That's it, dog. Warm up a little bit more. Put your sleeves down like you're gonna get cold at the same time with flow. Something that foam on the top. Icicles. Boom. Get them sharp. Get them like they want. Go kill someone. Cause that's what they does. That's how Mother Nature's fucking got along for so many years. You think you can harm her at all? With all your oil tankers? All your big barrels, dog? No. She's gonna swipe you out like you're a fly on the wall. She should just wait for one day, then you'd be gone. Boom! Now that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Boom. TWA Stone.